Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at inequality. Now, inequality is a very sweet topic and very technical, not very technical, it's technical to an extent, but it's good you understand how it works and it will make things easier for you. Now, as you can see, inequality simply means the opposite of equality. So in equality, most times your left hand side is usually equal to the right hand side. However, in inequality, your left hand side is not equal to your right hand side. Inequality will make use of equality symbol, which is equal to. In inequality, we hardly make use of the inequality symbol, which is not equal to. But not equal to give birth to two other symbols, or let's say four other symbols that we need to know or we need to learn. So let's say you are given a question like this. Let me move to this side. You are given a question like this: 2x plus 7 is equal to, let's say, 23. So this can be interpreted as 2x plus, okay, 2x is equal to 23 minus 7, and that should give us 16. This should give us 16. So x should be equal to 8. Now, when I say 2x plus 7 is not equal to 23, so it simply means now we've talked about equation here. Now let's talk about inequality not equal to. 2x plus 7 is not equal to 23. It simply means 2x is not equal to 16. That means 2x, or x rather, is not equal to 8. Now if x is not equal to 8, there are two possible set of values that you can have for 8. So let's say this is my number line. For x is equal to 8, if here is 8, I can say this is x and this is what? 8. So x is equal to 8. Or let's just put 8 here. We know that we are working with x. This is 8. X is equal to 8. It means that this is where you have x to be equal to 8. But if x is not equal to 8, it means that x can take any other value apart from 8. So what does that tell you? X can take any value that is greater than 8, and x can take any value that is less than 8. So this should tell you that in inequality, we don't usually deal with this inequality sign, but we deal with what? Greater than sign or what? Less than sign. And this gives us ranges of values. Unlike equality that give us a particular value, in inequality, we don't have a particular value. We have ranges of value. So if x is not equal to 8, it means that x can either be greater than 8 or x can be less than 8. So you can see that we are talking about two different symbols now. This is greater than and this is less than. So you have to know that this symbol means greater than and less than. Now we have two other symbols that we use in inequality, which is greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Also, we have this symbol which is less than or equal to. So we have greater than, we have less than, we have greater than or equal to, we also have less than or equal to. So if x is greater than 8, what are the possible values of x? You have your 9, you have your 10, you have your 11, 12, down to what? Infinity. That's if I'm talking about the natural numbers greater than 8. If I'm talking about all the numbers greater than 8, you will be starting from 8.00001, 8.00002, as the case may be, but the number must be greater than 8. Now for s less than 8, using your natural numbers, you'll be having something like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down to negative what? Infinity. So in inequality, we play with greater than symbol, less than symbol, and it usually gives us ranges of values, not a particular value. So you cannot solve the inequality question and say s is equal to 7, does not make sense, or s is equal to 12, does not make sense. You either get s is greater than 8, s is less than 8, s is greater than or equal to 8, or s is less than or equal to 8, as the case may be. Now, just like your equation, where I told you that in equation, whatever you do to the left hand side, you do to the right hand side. So if you add a value to the left hand side, add to the right hand side. If you subtract from the left hand side, subtract from the right hand side, you can interchange. That means if your A is equal to B, you can change to B is equal to A. So we also have rules guiding inequality. And these rules will determine if this symbol will change or not. So in our next video, we'll be looking at the rules guiding inequality. Once you know the rules, you will know when to change the sign and when to leave the sign to remain intact. So I believe I'll be seeing you guys in our next video. So if you enjoyed this video, leave your like or hit the like button, use the subscribe button, and don't forget to share to friends. You can leave your comment if there's any error or if there's any question you wish to ask. See you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching once more.